Hey, IFBB Pro, Johnnie O Jackson here, and you're now watching The Hardcore Truth with Johnnie O Jackson. Welcome in, everybody, to The Hardcore Truth. This week, I want to talk about, I've seen a lot of videos, a lot of interviews with natural bodybuilders, and I'm wondering what your definition of natural bodybuilder is, because I'm going to explain to you my perspective of it right now. Now, I remember in 1998, I did a natural show. I did the Southwest Natural here in Texas, and I remember the two guys, the heavyweight and the super heavyweight. I mean, these guys was massive. I went thinking that it was going to be a pretty much even playing field because everybody's going to be natural. Now, mind you, the test to see if we were natural was a lie detector test. So, questionable whether that was legit or not. I don't know. Yeah, I'll never find out at this point. Like I said, it was in 1998. It is what it is. But I have to say, the two guys, the top two guys, they were two massive guys. Now, I do remember the story of one of the guys that was a national level competitor on the NPC side that was trying to turn pro. And I think he had, if I'm not mistaken, had placed, in the top five a couple times in the nationals, but hadn't turned pro. And then, after I guess, trying over and over again, he didn't succeed. He took off for a couple years and then reemerged as a natural bodybuilder. So I guess if you get off of gear for a couple years, come back, and take a lie detector test, questionable whether it was hooked up or not correctly or actually on. I don't know. Um, so it is what it is. Like I said, but it's really questionable whether those guys were natural or not because they were really massive guys. Anyway, move on from that. Like I said, I've seen a lot of interviews, a lot of videos on natural bodybuilders. These guys wear it as a badge of honor, and I understand. But like I said, I'm going to let you guys know, my take on this. We know now for sure we have a couple owners of a supplement company that actually went to prison. They're serving sentences now, right now as we speak, because they had banned substances. I'm just going to call them banned substances. I'm not going to say anything else that was in their products. They had years of following these guys and years of evidence to show that these guys had banned substances in their products. So I wonder how many of these natural bodybuilders, because Blackstone Labs, we already know it was that company. So I wonder how many of these guys that call themselves natural bodybuilders, how many of these guys took these products because there really was a popular company at one time. Everybody was on that bandwagon. And I think they pretty much started the ambassadorship that, breached out into all the rest of these companies that are doing it now. But I think Blackstone Labs, unless I'm mistaken, they were pretty much the first ones that came out with the ambassador or people to jump on to become an ambassador, which was a very smart business move for them, but not so much with adding banned substances to their products. So in saying that, like I said, I don't know how many of these guys took their products who didn't, but I have to say, all the products that we get over the counter, there's so many testosterone boosters. There's, arginine, which, it actually helps your body stimulate, to produce growth hormone. You have different products that help stimulate, creatine, your body to produce more creatine. Ultimately, these products help you recover faster, help you produce more muscle and get more energy to work out so you can break your muscle down so the products can help you recover faster so you can get bigger. If you got a guy, I'm sure, who just takes vitamins and minerals and that's it and train and eat compared to a guy who actually supplementation, over the counter supplementation, BCAAs, arginine, all, test boosters. I guarantee you take them through a regimen, let them go through 16, 20 weeks, diet, and get them on stage. I guarantee you the guy who took the supplements would definitely have denser. I'm not going to say necessary he's going to be in better condition, because his condition is the guy who's able to suffer more, who trains a little bit more, who does cardio a little bit harder, suffers a little bit longer, is the guy who will be in a better condition. So we're going to say that. But I guarantee you, muscle wise, the guy who took supplementation will definitely outdo the guy who just took vitamins and minerals, for sure. I don't know. I never had anyone take that test, but I'm sure if it was, I'm sure that's the outcome that we would have. Anyway, and just saying that, basically, that's the same thing that, open bodybuilders do as well. I mean, it's on a larger scale, on a faster scale. I have to say, over-the-counter supplements, they do the same thing, but in a slower sense, where, steroids, they actually work a lot quicker. So then they produce results faster, of course. But I have to say, over-counter drugs, we take them and it still have to go through our filtering system. It has to go through our liver, have to go through our kidneys, go through our digestive systems. So, a lot of these things have a lot of byproducts to help bond the pill and this, that, and the other, and for it to, have a longer life, and, all kind of different chemicals, added onto it, to where it doesn't break down until it gets into your body, and your body breaks it down, and we have to filter it out. So then you have the same results that you have when you take steroids as well. So we got to be careful about how we, wear that badge of honor of I'm a natural bodybuilder. But I do take these supplements every day on a, regular basis, which, can produce the same side effects as a guy who washes himself, but still, lean to that side of taking steroids. I think each person should have a choice. That's why we live in America, because we all have a choice to do what we want. But, I have to say, just be smart about what you choose, be smart about what you do, be smart about, who you talk about or what you talk about at all times. Definitely want to make sure I make myself clear that definitely the natural way of attaining your goals, which is over the counter supplements, is the way to go. That's the way I would promote to anyone who came and asked me, beginner or even intermediate lifter. I would say, exhaust that route first before you even think about doing any research on going any further. It's totally, the two are not the same thing. Only thing I'm saying is also monitor what you're doing. Even though you're a natural bodybuilder and you're taking over-the-counter drugs, make sure you stay within those lines of recommendation. And then also the same thing, cycle on and cycle off. You don't want to stay on forever to get any of the negative side effects that could happen during the time of doing something like that. So, yeah, for sure, I'm not saying that the two, open bodybuilder and natural bodybuilder, are on the same plane, by no means at all. I'm just saying, just on both sides, just be smart about what you choose, how you go about achieving your goals. I'm Johnnie O. Jackson. This is the Hardcore Truth. Thank you for stepping in this week. Make sure you follow, like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about. I enjoy this each week. I hope you do. See you next time.